Hi YouTube, and welcome back to our Enchanted Corner. So today we're going to be doing a collection tour. So let's just get straight stuck in. Okay, so perhaps actually I should start by saying this is not necessarily where I would like it to begin filming, but it just seems like a nice place to start documenting things. I think maybe as collectors you can always be tweaking things, but we're at the really beginning of our journey. So obviously, like you can see here, there are some blank spaces on the wall, but we're not entirely convinced it's going to stay right here. The whole point of our Enchanted Corner is that we are at the beginning and we are growing, and it begins in this corner. But we might be shifting things over to another wall. So that is why you're seeing this blank space here. We were going to put up some of our Disney art, but I'm having commitment issues with it. So we will see. I will show you those, the things that we have. Maybe not today, maybe on another video. And the shelves you are seeing here, they're fairly complete until here, but is collecting ever complete? I don't think so. And then the shelves just here, they kind of have an eclectic mix of things, because you know what it's like at the beginning. Well, I think we do anyway, really kind of, you can struggle to hone your collection in on particular pieces. You're just like, oh wow, Disney there, wow, Disney there, especially if you are thrifters like us. Okay, so I needed to add in this little side note before we actually get started. See, I've got sidetracked again. I really wanted to say a big shout out to Shannon from Wonderland Shenanigans. I will link her in the description, because she has been really encouraging and really supportive for me to share our collection. And if you like the kind of things we're showing, you're going to absolutely love her channel, so make sure you're watching that. And yeah, thank you Shannon for the encouragement, really appreciate it, and really look forward to getting to know more of your collection as well. So now we can get into it, if you understand kind of where we are a bit, and let's show you all the pieces. Okay guys, so here is the collection as a whole. Please bear with me with the lighting and any motion. I'm still trying to like work out what's going to work best for me with filming. But anyway, let's start on these shelves here. So I'm going to go to the top in a minute, because these shelves here have the beginnings of the collection. This is actually what made us start collecting. It is these Disney classic castles, the miniature ones. So they were an exclusive to the Disney store, and I think they started making them in 2020, and they came out bi-monthly, I think. So there's a series of 10 of them. So obviously we've got them displayed with the Funko Pops. That's not how they came, and this is like one of our only like full collections. We decided we would collect these little miniature castles. Oh, I absolutely love things in miniature, and we're not really princess collectors or anything like that, but it all just went really nicely. But this is what started the collection, and I think I'll probably do a video of the castles themselves on their own at some point, because they are so lovely and intricate. I'll show you this one. So they go from 1 to 10. This is Cinderella's castle, and it's so beautiful, the detail on it. So they are actually ornaments, the smaller ones. The larger ones are the light up castles, but we wouldn't have room for those ones. We were more interested in these little ones, and they've got such gorgeous details on them. Look, see the clock? And yeah, I think I will probably do a video of them separately, because the boxes themselves are really gorgeous as well. Inside the opening. They've got a nice colourful cushioned inside, and there is a lovely illustration of kind of the outside, well, the kind of grounds of the castle as well, the setting, and they're really beautiful. So I will show you those separately on another video. But we have Cinderella's, we have Arundel there with Elsa, Mulan, and we chose the Funko Pops out of the seemingly hundreds of princess pops, just as the ones that we really liked to go alongside their castles. Snow White there is the 80th anniversary Funko Pop, and Rapunzel, we picked her because love all the flowers in her hair and really love that scene from the film. Her castle is really beautiful, so again, it's just going to be worth showing you them separately. And then when we go down to the second shelf, we've got Sleeping Beauty and Aurora. Aurora Funko Pop is one of the Disney 100. And then one of my, well, these, oh, the commitment. I think maybe these are two of my favourite castles. So we've got Jasmine there from Aladdin, and then Ariel. She is the 30th anniversary Funko Pop, and her castle is so beautiful, and so is the box. So all of these we didn't get as any kind of new release. They are all from Vinted, so there are second-hand ones, all in really lovely condition. Took a while for us to collect those, but yeah, we didn't get them on new releases. We weren't Disney collectors when they came out. And then we've got Merida here, and Merida's really funny because this girl, she is Scottish, but this makes me laugh. She is a beautiful Funko Pop. But if you put her next to Elsa, she has a tan. How does the girl from Scotland have a tan? UK people, we know this is impossible. But she is a beautiful Funko Pop. I love the details on her with her bow and arrow. Again, I know sometimes, like with the pops, they could be anything and everyone because the faces are the same, but we really just loved putting the princesses yeah, with their castles. And then the Sleeping Beauty one here, this is the if we go in, the 30th anniversary castles. This is the last release. This is number 10, and we've put Belle in her lovely ball gown with that. So yeah, this is actually where it started, the Disney Castle collection, and then it just grew from there. They looked so good together. We just thought, wow, maybe we'll just continue collecting. You'll have to excuse me, look. This is who's making noise down here. This is Walter. Walter, I'm trying to do a video. You don't care about Disney, do you? Eh? You're like Slinky Dog from Toy Story. Okay. Right. Back to it. Okay, so after that Walter interlude, I mean, I do expect more interruptions from him. He is obviously star of the show. But let's move on to the top shelf, which is the Toy Story collection. Let me just move the camera a bit. Oh, these guys. Oh, I love Toy Story 2 so much. It's just sometimes I forget how good Toy Story is. Such a brilliant series. So the Woody and Buzz, they are my originals from they are the original Thinkway toys, and from 1995. I'm so glad I still have them. I probably only still have them because my mum made sure we kept them. You know, when you go through that strange teenage, well, late teen, 20s sort of, well, maybe not everyone does, but disassociating with all your childhood loves, and then you come back to them. Oh, I'm so glad she kept them and I still have them. Buzz particularly was really hard for her and my nan. We're trying to get a hold of him for my Christmas present on 95, and gosh, they were so popular. People were queuing everywhere for them in the UK, and oh, they're brilliant. Buzz is missing his little light year sticker there, but otherwise he's in really good working order. Bit of like light damage, as you can see there, but otherwise, yeah, they're pretty good. Woody, his pull string doesn't work anymore, which is kind of sad. I would love to get him fixed one day, but we will have to see. It would be literally like that scene in Toy Story 2 where he gets all fixed up by the toy collector. And then moving on down here, we've got Rex. I'd really like to get Rex Funko Pop one day. This is a Happy Meal toy. A really good one that his eyes and teeth move. I got him for like 20p in a charity shop. So he's a really good little addition there. The Pixar ball, or the Luxo, is it the Luxo ball? I think that's what you call it. That's amazing, actually. I did not know it was featured in so many other Pixar films. So obviously Toy Story, but apparently it's in Coco, it's in Brave, in the Woodcarver's Cottage, Cars, Inside Out, Up. We've just watched Monsters Inc. recently. No, Monsters University, and it turned up in there. If you know any other films that turns up in, let me know. This is one of the original ones. It's the hard plastic. I've got it attached to a stand with some blue tack at the moment so we can see it. Yeah, let me know what other films it's in. I love looking out for all those, what do they call them, kind of Easter egg kind of things. But it's just such a great part of the collection. And this one of the aliens, he is actually from the Toy Story 4 Funko Pop collection, I believe. We're not particularly in-box collectors. He did come in a box, but it's nice to see him out of box. I'd love to get a couple of the really little ones to go alongside. It can be difficult keeping scale with these things. And scale is important. Well, it is sometimes for me. Like, there's a gap here because I really would like to get we've been looking for a Zurg to go next to Buzz. That would be really cool. Seen some good ones on Vinted, so we shall literally watch the space. And then here we have the Wheezy and Slinky Dog Funko Pops from the first release of the Toy Story Pops. These are actually a relatively recent addition for us. Again, a find on Vinted. And oh god, Wheezy is so cute, isn't he? Oh, he's lovely. And I wasn't sure about getting... Oh, there goes Slinky. Let's get him. Okay, we've retrieved Slinky. So I wasn't sure about getting Slinky at first. Wasn't really sure about the eyes, but he's just got such a cute little head tilt. And obviously he, apart from the colouring, he reminds us of Walter. He's very sweet. So it'd be really nice to get the Ham and Rex of that one. I'd really like to get a Ham kind of figurine or something maybe, but we'll see. And then on the end here we have got Stinky Pete. He is a Speciality Series exclusive. He is just so brilliant. Would love to have one of the Mattel figures, but they are crazy expensive online right now. So when we found this one for a good price, we were so pleased. And like I say, we're not really in-box collectors, but some of the pops really just work staying in their boxes sometimes. I know he's got some really cute details, but just makes me think of him in the box in the film, kind of all grumpy and sealing himself back up. So I think he really works well up there in his box. And it would be nice to get maybe like a Jessie and a Bullseye, but obviously you can see running out of room there. So I have to think about expanding the Toy Story collection. Okay, so moving down, we are now in the Lion King section. This is one of my favourites. It was my absolute favourite movie growing up. Came out when I was 7 in 94, and it was just my absolute world. Absolutely loved it. Still love it. So it's a small collection, but it's just all the things that I really love. So the oldest piece is, I'm just going to move Rafiki, is this mug. This is from 94, and it is from the Disneyland store in California. I was 7 when we went over there. My dad was in a barbershop chorus, and they went on tour there, and when we were there we went to Disneyland, and it was amazing. So you can see I love this because it's got the original barcode on it, $7. I don't think you get that for $7 now, but I've kept the original box. Well, I say I kept the original box, my mum kept the original box, and the mug is so lovely. I've never used it. I don't, as far as I can recall. It's in really lovely condition still, and the gorgeous illustration, it's just like the film. So beautiful. So that's a really nice piece. Really happy to have that. And yeah, it's nice to have a little piece of Disneyland. Also, I think the keychain was from there as well. And then just popping Rafiki back there. Rafiki was our first Jim Shaw. My wife spoiled me with him for our anniversary, and he is gorgeous. And I really love it with the Jim Shaw when that kind of classic look of the pattern doesn't take away from the character. Like, he just looks like Rafiki from the film. I love that. And then looking up here, this is a Scar play figure. This is an original 94 one. It is by Applause, who I think made things for, I'm not sure how long, but they made things for Disney for quite a long time, and I've kept him because he's just exactly like the film. He's such a great figure. Look at that face. So I love that one. The Simba and Nala down here, this is from the Disney store in the UK. I think we only have like 2 Disney stores now. We used to have one about an hour from us, but I think around COVID time they shut a lot of the stores, so we don't have them anymore. But this is one of the it was the Disney Store Classic Collection, and it's not like the best cast, the best like sculpt, I mean, of Simba, but it's an original piece, so really pleased to have that in our collection. And then this absolutely massive Jim Shaw, which I'm so happy with. You can see all the detail on there, and it goes all the way around. Scar. Sorry, Walter's protesting again. I know, it's boring for you. But this piece, I'm so happy with. This I did sell some original Lion King play sets that I had that I wouldn't have displayed. They weren't really, I wasn't really able to display them in the way that I would want. So I sold some of those on Vinted and used the money to buy this, which was for pre-release on 24/7 Games, and it is so beautiful. It's such a lovely piece. And if you look in, you've got the Simba markings that Rafiki paints in the tree, the Jim Shaw patterning. So this one is for the 30th anniversary this year, and it's called Carved in Stone, or Pride Rock, and yeah, it is beautiful. Okay, so moving along here, we have our Princess and the Frog collection, and this is one of Hannah's favourite films. So I'm so happy we're able to represent it with some really nice pieces. So if we start at the back, we've got the Mama Odie Funko. Sorry about the glare there. Let's get that. There we go. And she is so brilliant. Look at her. She is great. What's the snake's name? Oh, someone will have to remind me what the snake's name is. I should have looked that up. She is a special edition. It's part of the Princess collection. She really could come out of box. Sometimes the boxes are just so great, aren't they? I really love this one. And she just looks good with the pink. But also, I do like to have some different kind of shapes and textures to the when you're displaying the collections. I like to have some of the boxes, some of the figures. I don't know, that's just a little dorky extra, I suppose. And then we've got this Louis figurine. He, I think, was part of a deluxe playset. I'm not sure who else came with him. But he is so brilliant. You can just hear him. He just needs his trombone there, doesn't he? He's brilliant. And he was, I think, eBay or Vinted. And sometimes it can be hard to find one that's not all kind of scratched up or scribbled on. Some of them, the teeth weren't very good. But this one, he just came up and he was perfect. Look at him there. He is so cute, smiling away. And yeah, well, we should go on to this one because this, so this is one of the Jim Shaw, is it the Princess Sonata or the Sonata series? So they came, you can buy them separately, the little stand at the bottom, which was like a music box and played a song from the film. I mean, with that, she's going for hundreds and hundreds. I think we saw one for like 300 and something online. But yeah, this one came up on Facebook Marketplace, and it was, I mean, I wasn't even really looking for her. I was just kind of browsing, you know what it's like, and she was only about 45 minutes away from us, and she was on for £30. And I was super cheeky and asked if they would take 20 and she did. I was so pleased. I mean, she was an absolute steal, but she is so nice because it's really hard to find ones that look just like her from the film. I don't know how you feel about the other Tiana merch, but yeah, it can be quite difficult. And look at Naveen's face. But she is so beautiful. And yeah, we're not bothered about having the stand, to be honest. I don't really know if it would add anything really to our collection. So yeah, really pleased to have her. And then behind, you can see the pin, Loungefly pin. You know what, I'm going to take that out so we can see it properly. So this is yeah, a Loungefly pin for the 15th anniversary, and it's so beautiful. I haven't put it with the other pins, so we have a pin board which I'll show you another time, and because the box is so gorgeous, it's got the swamp in the background, and it was one of 1,600. And look, there's Ray. Oh, Ray. It would be really great to find some really good Ray merchandise as well. But this one's gorgeous, and apparently it has a glow-in-the-dark kind of element to it. I think it might be those little white spots on the actual pin. So it's quite a big pin. I think it's about like a 3-inch pin. And but yeah, it's beautiful, and it just adds a different element to our collection. So I'm just going to put that one back there. And then now we move down to, oh my goodness, here is Hunchback of Notre Dame. So this is another one where it can be a bit tricky to find things that look just like the characters, but these pieces, oh, we so wanted these. So we were looking for, oh, sorry, Dory, this one for quite a while. And I don't know, can you guys tell me, is it an American piece, or was it available in the UK? Because it very rarely seemed to come up for sale like on eBay or anything in the UK. It is like hard plastic, money box, and it looks just like them. So obviously this is Victor, Hugo and Laverne, the gargoyles from the film. And it was really funny. So Hannah was looking at this on eBay and really wanted to put a bid on. I was probably being a bit tight and was saying, just you know, hold fire, let's just wait, see what happens, just like put a low bid in and like leave it, because you know, I wasn't sure like how many other people were looking at it. And anyway, it sold. Oh, and she was so devastated. Oh, and I felt really bad because I kind of talked her out of it. We did really want it, and like I said, I haven't really seen it come up in the UK very often. And anyway, the next morning she said, look at my phone. She'd only missed the notification. It was her that bought it. She spent the whole evening being so distraught that it had disappeared and trying to find something else. But it was her that bought it. So yeah, oh, we were so thrilled when it arrived. But let me tell you, they did say it was used condition, but this thing was beat up and just so dirty when it came. So someone had coloured in the smile with a biro. Well, someone, obviously it was a child because it's a kid's money box. Laverne's eyes were all coloured in. There was grime everywhere. I spent time with cotton buds cleaning this up, and it looks fantastic now. But yeah, that was a bit of work, that one. But so pleased to have it. Yeah, so do let me know if you know any more about this one. I'm not really sure where it came from. Was it part of like because obviously it's a standalone piece, but I don't know, maybe it was something to do with like cinema releases or something people got tokens with. And then to Quasi. Oh, look at him. So this is a Mattel figure they're both from 95, I think, from the release of the film. He is in amazing condition. He was another eBay find, I think, and look, we'll go right in. You can see he's got his belt. There's Esmeralda, I think that one's the baker. We've got Frollo there, and then also the carving he did of himself, his little carving belt. This one is, yeah, like I said, it was a Mattel figure. It actually, this one didn't come with a box or anything, so if anyone's got a box, you know, let me know more about it. It was called Magic View, I think, and I think it came with like a little kind of like window thing, and I don't know whether you could, I don't know what you could see through it, but yeah, if anyone's got one, let me know what it did. I'd love to know. But yeah, he is amazing, and he was such a good find. I'd really like to have something of Frollo, because we rewatched that recently, and oh man, he is like the villain of all villains, isn't he? I mean, maybe I'll think of someone else in a minute and take that back, but he's scary. But not a lot of the figures really have like his long face and his kind of tall, kind of sinewy kind of stature. But I think, I'm not sure if it's a Hallmark figure. Maybe that was quite a good one. But we have seen some like quite nice playing cards and things. It'd be nice to have something of, is it Klopper? The kind of jester guy. He would be a cool one to have. So always on the lookout for other bits from that. But those two are brilliant. And then now on to the Finding Dory, Finding Nemo. Oh, sorry about the shake there, guys. So when I was, when I did the intro to this video, we did not have this piece. So this is, I'm sure you all know what that is, with a little certificate. They come in those gorgeous green boxes. This one actually was without box, so it was a really good deal apparently, because I was cross with Hannah for getting it because she had spoilt me, bless her. It was meant to be a Christmas present for me, but I have just finished my PhD after 6 years, and it has been quite a slog. It's been a hard time getting it finished, and yeah, quite exhausted from that. And actually she gave it to me early as a present for finishing my PhD, and oh, he is beautiful. So, like I say, you probably all know anyway, but for those who don't, he is a Walt Disney Classics Collection ornament. They are, some of them, absolutely mad expensive. But she got a really good deal on him, like I say, because he doesn't have a box, but he is absolutely amazing. I'll get some good detail of him. So I think he came out in 2015, or was it 2005? I'm not quite sure. Sorry about that. I just got too excited. I wanted to show you, but anyway, look, he's got the scar on the other side. He is absolutely amazing. And you can see he's got his certificate of authenticity there. And I mean, I'm glad I didn't know he was coming, because the lady who she bought him from and Hannah were just absolutely petrified about him arriving, because those fins are so delicate. Oh, the wrapping that came with this thing. She was a pro wrapper, this lady. And oh, look at him. He's amazing. Oh, I love him in the film so much. So yeah, he is a very recent addition, and actually I was going to keep him to film after the next video, which is kind of one of our hauls, but they had to go together. They just had to go together. And the contrast of having a WDCC with this cute little Nemo figure who actually, let me just zoom in. He is a charity shop find. I think he must have been maybe part of a play set or something. It's just Disney Pixar China on the bottom. And he was less than £1. He is so cute. But in terms of scale, these really work, because this is the Disney Infinity piece of Dory. And I mean, she is absolutely beautiful. You know, she's better than some of the ornaments. I mean, I'm not keen on, well, yeah, we weren't keen on any of the Funko Pops of Dory and Nemo and things, but be quite cool to have a Hank maybe. And somebody needs to make some Gerald merch. You know, the seal from Finding Dory? Gotta have something of Gerald. I did see something online. I'm not sure if it's like a Happy Meal toy or something, but oh, need to find something of Gerald. But these are amazing. So I had no idea, never heard of Disney Infinity figures until watching Shannon's channel, Wonderland Shenanigans, as I said earlier, down in the description. And yeah, we've actually found quite a few of these now, and they're absolutely brilliant. I still don't really understand what they were part of, some sort of game. I need to do a little bit more research on those. But yeah, they look really good together. And now on to Pocahontas. So this is another film where there is actually quite a lot of merch, but not a lot that actually looks like her, in our opinion. So it's been tricky to find what kind of pieces to look for. So the book at the back, you know what, I'm going to start with that. We'll move these ones out of the way, because this is my kind of like dorky level, but I want to show you the barcode. So this is obviously from the, sorry about the glare, the 95 release, but on the back there is a American dollar sticker, and I was not in America in 95, but actually went back in 97. So I think this must have been from the Disney store in 97 when we went back to America. And I love finding those little things. That was another gem that my mum had kept, and it's got beautiful illustrations through it. I can always like show that another time. These things aren't going quite on the same now, but and then this pin, I'm not really up with a lot of the pin lingo, but on the back you can see it says pin trading 2021. So I don't know if these are a particular set of pins that are specifically for trading. Wouldn't be trading this one though. It's gorgeous. So it's obviously got the colours of the wind scene on there, and it's a quote from Grandmother Willow. Sometimes the right path is not always the easiest one. Oh, she's so beautiful. You can hear the song. There's some really lovely movie posters out there as well, from the film that we're interested in, but it's just making sure we've got the right space for them. So in terms of like other characters, there's a really nice Miko Funko Pop. Wouldn't really be too worried about it being boxed or anything. Be nice to have something Miko flit. What's his little sidekick called? Not Percy, obviously. The guy, I can never remember his name. He would be a fun one to have. This Ratcliffe, he's actually kind of more of a placeholder. He is an old Happy Meal toy from the release. But yeah, he's a little beat up and he's not quite right. Again, there's a particular figurine that's a bit bigger than this that looks really good. So I'm kind of on the lookout for that one. But that's a lovely little Pocahontas section. Oh, and how great would it be to have something of Powhatan? That would be amazing. We've actually found some really nice I think they're stamps and or trading cards. So might look into those and maybe have those on a stand or something. So then down to more 90s, down to Aladdin. So this Jim Shaw, this is Jafar, Villainous Viper. And he, again, is another sort of recent one for us. Couldn't resist him. He was a really good price on, yeah, he was vintage as well, actually. So still got the tag on him. But look, it's got the Cave of Wonders. Really hard to find, like, really good Cave of Wonders representation. There's Diago. There's the snake that he turns into. And they can be, you know, these Jim Shaws, they're a scary thing to get online because so delicate, these bits. But he is absolutely fantastic. And he looks just like him. He's got the really angular face. He's brilliant. We actually have a couple more Aladdin bits to add to this, which you'll see in the haul video next time, which I'm excited to show you. The book behind is one of the Disney Wonderful World of Reading. We do collect those when we kind of come across them in charity shops, if they're in good condition. This probably won't stay there. We've found a really nice collector's plate online that we might get that's got all the characters on there. And yeah, it's a really nice representation, that one. The colours are great. They look exactly like the film. So the book's kind of placeholding at the moment. And then this lamp is an original Mattel toy. I think from 92. So inside you kind of like rub the lamp. I will demonstrate with shaking. And then it should, oh my goodness, I did this on the last one. And then you get a, oh sorry about the glare, you get a little message from Genie. So this is my kind of original one from when the film came out, and I love that. So nice to have something of the lamp. And for keen eyes of you who are seeing messy things here, this is Disney artwork that has not been put up yet. So we've got a few pieces there. That will be for another video. You know, I don't like just having like random sellotape cardboard in our collection, but we're getting there. I want to show you it when it's all up. So we'll move along here. This bit, this is kind of where things get kind of a little bit more bits and bobs as we are growing the collection. These ones are actually all Happy Meal toys. These two are from Milan. These are her army buddies, and it's just, the molds on them are so good. Look, they look just like them. I can't remember all their names now. Jimpo, is that one of them? But you pull the string and he goes along. Oh, he's great. I think we got him for like maybe like £1.50 online. And then this amazing Shan Yu. He is gorgeous. That's a weird way to describe Shan Yu, isn't it? But he is a really good one. He's really sturdy. And I don't know, do they make Happy Meal toys like this anymore? I mean, look at the details on him. And the bird. He's brilliant. Proper sturdy. So yeah, not sure what else of Mulan is going to come, but was really happy to find those ones. And then at the back there from Hercules, we've got Hydra. Again, really just so like the film. You can see them, all the heads, pinning him up against the rock in that scene. They're brilliant. There are a few others from that. I think some of the Titans were really good. Maybe they weren't, I think they were Happy Meal or Burger King toys, but some of those are really good as well. And then as we come down here, Flounder here, he's not a Happy Meal toy. He is just a little extra I found in a charity shop. Not a lot of Little Mermaid merch at the moment. Very picky about that. It's one of my favourites. And you know what it's like. It's got to be right. It's got to be right. And then here from Lady and the Tramp, this is Rusty. Oh, God. Gorgeous. He is lovely. And he goes along and his head moves as he's sniffing. So we haven't got loads of Lady and the Tramp either. We've got one of the Wonderful World of Reading books. But that's it. And then Dodger from Oliver and Company. His little glasses go up and down. So this one, I know my mum really like. I'm pretty sure she really had like a hard time getting hold of that one for me because I really wanted that one. He was one of my favourite characters. And when I was thinking back to it, I was thinking I was trying to think how old I was then. But I know it was around like 97 that I was like really into that. And I was looking it up and it's a 1988 release, that film. But they re-released it in America, UK and I think another country in 1996. So that is how I came to be obsessed with a much older film because it was re-released. But yeah, love him. So yeah, that's the little collection of kind of Happy Meal toys there. And then going down onto this bit, we won't go over the other side. It's a bit of staging. This is the final, this is the bottom shelf anyway of this one. So this is the Wonderful World of Reading collection we've got. Like I say, we only pick things up if they're in like really good condition. It all started with the Brave Little Tailor. He was like 10p in a charity shop, brilliant condition. And then I realised how many there actually are. So the reality of collecting them all might not be possible. But I mean, space-wise, this one is a bit beat up, but we really liked it because it is a first edition American release, actually, which was quite an interesting find for us in our charity shops. So yeah, that's the only reason we picked that one up a bit more beat up. We do have things like the Hiawatha and the Big Flood, which again, not great representation of how Disney history is kind of like played out, but keeping it kind of for the history and acknowledging how things have changed, and it's good that it's changed. But we do pick up those little pieces when and if we see them. Never to glorify them, just to take on the history and keep it in our collection. Moving on for some of these, the Little Tailor is just, there we go. So, can anyone tell me this? So we have here these Golden Spine books. So as far as I can tell, in the UK, they are a Treasure Cove story, and in the US, they are Little Golden books. Is that the case? I as far as I can tell, it seems to just be a different kind of like publishing name. But if you have any other information on why they are different, then do let me know, because we weren't going to collect these, but we did find this little golden book. It does have a US publication details in there, whereas this is UK. So, but let me know if you've got any more information on those ones. I'd really like to know. Okay, moving over then to this little shelf here. I wonder if anyone wants to know where I got these, where I got these little stickers from. These are just from Primark. They were £1 in the, I think, in the baby section. And I've got them kind of going up here. So they're quite good. They were still in there last time I went in, so worth looking out for. This little bit here is some of the older Disney films that we haven't got lots for, but just wanted to start the collection. We've just recently rewatched Robin Hood, and oh my gosh, Alan Adale. Did you know he was called Alan Adale? I just thought he was called the Rooster. But yeah, here he is. Oh, he is, he's brilliant. So he is a Funko exclusive. No, he's a special edition. That's right. So the rest of them on the box, he's not actually included on the box. But he's fantastic, and he's just so brilliant in the film. Would really love to get Friar Tuck as well. Maybe the Sheriff. Definitely Prince John. Oh gosh. Have you seen the WDCC? Oh, with Prince John and Hiss. Oh, that is amazing, but very, very expensive. And then as we move down here, oh, love the Rescuers. Hannah picked up this Disney sketchbook ornament online, and she's fantastic. Look at her. That is her, just so mad, flying through the swamp with the, is it the crocodiles, the alligators, Brutus and Nero, trying to get hold of her diamond. So she did have a hook in her head. I took that out because I didn't really want that on there, and you can't notice it, so it looks really good. Would love to find more Rescuers things. And then along here, these are some of my old figurines from when I was little. Can't really find much else out about them other than I think they're 1980s. Mickey at the back there, I think it was something about Team Spirit. I'm not sure if that was a series, but they don't seem to link up. I also have a Daisy and a Goofy, which I can show another time. They are quite beat up because they were mine from when I was a kid. I did repaint the noses of Mickey and Minnie, but I haven't found matching paint for the other bits yet. But yeah, do let me know if you know anything about those ones. Moving on here, another bit of a sparse area, but still, you've got to start somewhere, haven't you? So these ones are some of the newer films. Well, newish. We've got Wally here. Oh, he's so lovely. Oh, I would love to get that Earth Day Funko Pop. That would be so nice. Or maybe a bigger one of these. He's an original from when the film came out. And then over here we have Frozen. So this is the Earth Giant Funko Pop. He is so sturdy for a Funko. He's really heavy. He's amazing. We were really surprised when he came. He's so great. Look at him. Would really love to get the snowman. Is he called Marshmallow? The snowman? The one from the first film. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm not sure if I'm getting that mixed up with someone from Monsters Inc. But he seems to be quite hard to find, the snowman, because I think he was in a set with Elsa maybe, and maybe Anna as well. And then moving on back here, this is the little fire spirit from Frozen 2. Did you know he was called Bruni? I did not realise he had a name. But yeah, this is Bruni, the fire spirit. Picked him up for like 10p at on a market store. Really love him. He is by Jack's Toys. Not heard of those actually. He does actually light up, but you have to press somewhere. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so he's a proper fire spirit there. He is really cute though. I like the scale of him because he fits in your hand. At the back there we've got a few Encanto. We've got Mirabelle there. She's from a I think she's from a storybook playset maybe. And then Pico the Toucan scale, not happening there. But there we go, that's where we're starting. There's a really nice Jim Shaw of Three of the Sisters. Louisa is my favourite sister. So it's just finding one where she's represented well. So obviously, work to be done. And then we move up onto the final bit for now. So we start off here. This is more of like a classics section. We've got the Steamboat Willie Funko Pop, which is for the 90 years of Disney celebration. He needs a little stand to be a bit higher, I think, there. You know, these little staging things that take you a while to figure out. This little train, this is a little pewter train. Let me zoom in. It's a Disney Express pewter train. So this actually comes apart, and there were other bits you could get that attached. I think they were, oh, what do you call them? Carriages, and they had the other figures standing up. I think there was Mickey and Donald, but this, we just found the two of them in a charity shop in a little cabinet, and I think we paid like £4 for it, and it's just so cute. It's really, really dinky. Look, you can see by my nails, it's tiny. So it would be nice to find the other bits, but we're not like actively searching for them at the moment. If they come up in the wild, as it were, that would be great. Moving on, I'm going to pull this one out. This is another Loungefly pin, so another one that's not going on the board because the box is just so cute. So this is Mickey and Minnie at the diner. And yeah, look at the box. This is so nice. I'm not sure how many this was. I think it was a limited edition as well. Yeah, when I went to buy it, it wasn't there anymore. And then Hannah's bought me and found it online. But isn't it great? It does move. It's a little stiff, this one, so they kind of move back and forth. But that's such a nice piece. And then in front here is a Mickey and Minnie money box. So these ones my mum and dad picked up in a charity shop. I think they were £2. And they are a little scuffed up, but like I've really cleaned them up. I will try and insert a picture or some footage. Mickey's face was really messy, but they've both come up really nice, and I love this. Oh, plastic, they're so sturdy, and they're just so nice. Classic Mickey and Minnie. But yeah, if anyone can tell me any more about those, I'd really love to know. Tried to look on listings on eBay and things, but doesn't seem to be much more information, like where they were made and when. I'm imagining 80s with this kind of plastic, but yeah, do let me know. And then up here we have got the Mary Poppins vinyl, another charity shop find. It's one of Hannah's favourite films. We really love Mary Poppins. We went to see the theatre production of it, and that was around the time we got together 8 years ago. And yeah, we love that. There's a really gorgeous WDCC of the penguins. Have you guys seen that one? Oh my god, it's mad expensive online, so I'm going to have to find some different merchandise for that. And then we do have, I'm just going to move this guy out of the way, the original Mary Poppins Funko. We don't have her box or anything anymore. This is before we started collecting Disney or Funkos or anything. We just saw her, I think in HMV. Oh, was it HMV? I can't remember. But yeah, we just really loved her. Look, she's got the little umbrella and everything. So she is one of those blue box ones, but yeah, we don't have the box anymore. Little Pinocchio here. He was another little charity shop find. He's kind of more of a placeholder. Would really like the Pinocchio and the Geppetto Funko are really nice. They would be cute to get. And maybe some artwork of those. Artwork is one we're still kind of like planning at the moment. And then the last piece for this video. Who has watched this? The Reluctant Dragon. Oh, I love this as a kid. So this is one of the Disney sketchbook ornaments. This was, I think, number 6 of 12. I think they were all anniversary releases. So this is for the 80th anniversary. It came out in 1941, I think. So this would have been a 2021 ornament. This bit didn't originally hang like that. I took off the ribbon and I actually glued it up into place to make it stand nicer. Have you watched this? It's so annoying. It's gone off Disney Plus in the UK now, so I can't watch it. Really hard to find on DVD. I mean, I still have got a VHS over at my mum's, so I'm sure we could find one. But did you, when I was looking it up, most of it seemed to be live action, and I don't remember that bit at all. I only remember this cartoon bit, and it's quite long. So yeah, I'm looking forward to rewatching that at some point. But yeah, such a nice ornament. Would love to get smart for that as well. Let me know if you remember the Reluctant Dragon. I absolutely loved it when he's got all the tea and cakes. Oh, so cute. Well, there we go. That's that bit of the tour finished. So I really hope you enjoyed that collection tour, guys. It was really fun to do. Since we've started, I don't think we've really been through everything thoroughly like that, so it was really fun for me to do. I think next time I'm probably going to do the haul I was talking about, because we have some extra things to put in, and that was a really decent thrifting session we had. So I think that's really going to plug some different gaps. I might move things around again, and I can't wait to show you that. So I will keep that just to the haul, and we will go through the things from the bags, how we found them, and where we bought them, and how we found them, and that should be really fun. We've also got some other pieces coming, so there'll be plenty more to show. And there's also the little section that I showed you about, whizzed past, that I have that collection of things that I'm not necessarily going to display, but they are part of Disney history, and that might be a fun video to show you guys as well. So let me know if that's something you want to see. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I really hope you're enjoying our Enchanted Corner, and I will see you again on the next one.